Liverpool fans, rejoice. After a season of domination, the Reds have finally reclaimed their crown. Anfield turned into a sea of red as Liverpool secured their 20th league title in style against Tottenham Hotspur. Here are the unforgettable moments that led to one of the greatest days in club history. From the first whistle, the energy at Anfield was electric. Fans poured in with banners, flags, and voices raised, creating a cauldron of noise. Liverpool knew a draw would be enough, but the team and the crowd demanded more. Tottenham, resting key players for their Europa League semi-final, looked like an afterthought. But history reminded fans to stay grounded. Liverpool had clinched titles against Spurs. Would today be the third? The weight of expectation hung heavy. Yet so did the unshakable confidence that Anfield breeds on special days like this. Early on, Liverpool showed hunger. Mac Allister swung in a dangerous corner and it fell to Dominik Szoboszlai, who attempted an audacious strike. From the commentary box, it looked destined for the top corner. Though it missed, the shot reflected Liverpool's intent: fast, fearless, and full of flair. Szoboszlai has been a revelation this season, and even his misses excite the crowd. Tottenham barely escaped the early waves of pressure, with Vicario forced into a few key saves. It was clear, if Spurs didn't tighten up, the floodgates could open at any moment. But football never follows a perfect script. Against the run of play, Spurs struck first. James Maddison delivered a pinpoint corner, and it was former Liverpool man Dominic Solanke who rose highest, planting a perfect header into the net. Anfield was stunned. It wasn't just a goal, it was a gut punch from a familiar face. Liverpool now had to respond. For a moment, doubt crept in. But champions rise, and that setback only added more fuel to the fire burning within Klopp's side. The Kop, silenced briefly, roared back to life, urging their heroes forward. Liverpool thought they had their equalizer soon after. Diaz slotted home beautifully after a brilliant pass from Salah, but the flag went up. The celebrations were cut short. However, on closer review, VAR confirmed that Diaz had indeed timed his run to perfection. The goal stood. Anfield erupted once more, this time for real. The chemistry between Salah and Diaz was on full display, and their link-up brought Liverpool back into the match. That moment reignited the belief across the stadium. The comeback was officially on, and the title was again within touching distance. Enter Alexis Mac Allister. With the game finally poised, the Argentine midfielder produced a moment of pure magic. Collecting the ball outside the box, he unleashed a thunderbolt with his left foot that rocketed into the net. Vicario didn't stand a chance. The roar that followed nearly lifted the roof off Anfield. It was the kind of goal you replay over and over. On a day destined to be remembered, Mac Allister ensured his name would be forever etched into the memory of Liverpool fans. A wonder goal on a wonder day. As Spurs scrambled to stay in the match, Cody Gakpo put the game beyond doubt. The Dutchman, calm and clinical, took a quick stab shot after winning a loose ball in the box. Vicario was once again caught off guard. It wasn't the most powerful strike, but it was perfectly placed, low and fast. Gakpo's contribution throughout the season had been immense, and this goal was a testament to his composure under pressure. Anfield could now feel the title in their hands. Liverpool had one hand on the trophy, and they weren't letting go. Tottenham had a brief spell of possession, but even then, Liverpool's midfield suffocated the play. Gravenberch stepped in with a clean challenge to shut down Kulusevski's run. The work rate, even at 5-1, was relentless. That's what separated this Liverpool team from the rest. They never switched off. Every player pressed, every tackle counted. The title wasn't about luck. It was about hard work, dedication, and discipline. Even with victory sealed, they kept their standards sky high. That's the mentality of champions, and it showed in every blade of grass covered that day. No Liverpool celebration is complete without a Salah special. Breaking away on a quick counter, the Egyptian maestro danced past Udogie and fired the ball through a crowd into the net. This wasn't just a goal, it was a signature. Salah, as always, rose to the occasion. His celebration in front of the cop, camera in hand, taking a Salah selfie, was iconic. It was a moment fans will replay for years. In this match, on this stage, Salah showed once again why he's the heart of this Liverpool side. The Premier League was coming home. The timing, the execution, and the swagger. It was pure Salah. Not just a goal scorer, but a symbol of everything Liverpool stands for: pride, passion, and persistence. His ability to deliver on the biggest occasions is what makes him legendary. In a game already overflowing with emotion, this goal felt like the final seal on a season of destiny. Liverpool wasn't done. With the Spurs in disarray, the Reds poured forward. Salah, Gravenberch, and Gakpo all had chances. Vicario worked overtime to keep the scoreline respectable. Liverpool was having fun. Flowing moves, flicks, and fearless attacks. The crowd chanted with every pass. The match had become a coronation ceremony. It wasn't just about winning, it was about making a statement. And that statement was loud and clear. Liverpool are the best team in England, by far. Sometimes fate has a sense of humor, and this moment was its punchline. After a sweeping Liverpool move down the right, Trent Alexander-Arnold, once again roaming freely into midfield, threaded a pass that unleashed another attack. The ball ricocheted inside the box, pinballing through defenders until it finally deflected off Destiny Udogie and nestled into the back of his net. Anfield erupted, not in shock, but in joy. It was the kind of goal that symbolized everything about the match. Tottenham out of ideas, Liverpool in full control. Udogie stood still for a second, stunned, hands on hips, while Salah stood nearby with a wry smile, half claiming the goal in jest. The scoreboard read 5-1, and by now the outcome was inevitable. Liverpool wasn't just winning. They were painting a portrait of dominance with every touch. This wasn't a grinded-out victory. It was a celebration, a coronation. The Reds were ruthless, expressive, and playing with the flair of true champions. For Anfield, this was football as art. For Tottenham, it was a lesson in how momentum, passion, and purpose collide. This own goal, however unlucky, simply added one final brushstroke to a masterclass performance. Outside Anfield, the streets swelled with fans. Flares, songs, and celebrations filled the air. Inside, players did their lap of honor, holding the trophy aloft. It wasn't just about the result, it was the journey. Injuries, tight matches, big wins. Every step mattered. And now, the city of Liverpool danced again. For lifelong fans and new supporters alike, this was a moment of unity, pride, and redemption. The 20th title was more than a number. It was a statement of legacy, and it belonged to them. And then came the moment everyone was waiting for, the final whistle. The crowd erupted. Players hugged. Coaches cried. The camera panned to Arne Slot, Liverpool's new manager, who had done what legends before him did, win the league in his first season. A calm smile spread across his face as history embraced him. The noise from the stands was deafening. The ghosts of near misses in previous seasons were laid to rest. Liverpool was back on their perch. The wait was over, and the party was just beginning. Liverpool is back on their perch. That line echoed around the globe. The team that Bill Shankly built and that Paisley and Dalglish carried forward was reborn under Slot. Their 20th title meant they had drawn level with Manchester United, a rivalry reignited. But this wasn't about comparison. It was about excellence. This team conquered the toughest league in the world with style, grit, and character. They turned doubters into believers once more. And as fireworks exploded above the Kop, it was clear, Liverpool was not just back. They were here to stay. This season was one to remember, not just for the trophies, but for the resilience, the brilliance, and the moments that made hearts race. Liverpool played like champions long before the trophy was lifted. Their style, their passion, and their unity made every game feel special. The Anfield faithful were rewarded for their unwavering support with a team that gave everything. The title was not a gift. It was a campaign of domination from start to finish. Liverpool 2024-25 will be spoken about for generations. The legacy is secure. The message is clear. This is Liverpool's era. What a season. What a team. What a night. If you loved reliving Liverpool's 20th title win, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Drop your favorite moment in the comments below. Until next time, you'll never walk alone. This is Anfield, and these are the champions.